Hello, and welcome in to another edition of The Swarm right here on the Hive Media. It is Monday, and that means it's Wrestling Day. So we're going to be talking about the last week that was in pro wrestling, see if there's anything to preview on tonight's episode of Monday Night Raw, which is taking place from the lovely Boston, Massachusetts, CJ.
Great place.
John Cena's last time in Boston, Massachusetts.
Surely his last match is there.
No, it's not.
Oh.
But I'm sure you can hear me talk about that at length on the interweb.
Oh, we can.
Because it's a joke.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I might be in the build. See, they agree.
Tatum agrees.
They agree.
Smart it's bullshit, dogs. Tatum.
Smart dog. Yep, agrees. Mm-hmm. I might be in the building tonight. Who knows? I could be in the building. I'm still probably not. But most likely where you can find me tonight is right here on the Hive, as me and Josh will be doing our WWE Raw watch party, which we do every Monday night here on the Hive. But yeah, we're going to talk about the last week, talk a little what happened on Raw, SmackDown. There's the Ridge Holland story that I want to touch on, CJ, a little bit. And then maybe some happenings in AEW, and then we'll get out of here short and sweet. We're 2 weeks away from Full Gear and 3 weeks away from Survivor
Series. We're in like the lull period right now.
We're in that kind of we're ramping up. So there's good. I do think there's good stuff that's happening in both companies, but there's not any seismic stuff. Blood and Guts is this week, which I am very excited about. So we'll talk a little Blood and Guts and stuff like that. But first and foremost, how the hell are you?
Patriots are 8-2, JPJ. I know that's a conversation for the next show. But
best team in football. We'll talk about that later this week. Best team in football. Go to Buffalo, beat the reigning MVP, Josh Allen in Buffalo, check. Go to Tampa Bay, beat one of the front runners for MVP, check.
Now the betting odds front runner is Mr. Drake May.
He
is betting wise.
I get it. I know Mahomes kind of stunk last week. I would still probably have. Listen, I think Jonathan Taylor. I mean, what the hell does he have to do?
He's just not going to win it, though.
What the hell does he have to do?
Doesn't matter.
I understand that, but come on now.
Yes, I agree. But again, we'll talk about the sports.
But yeah,
real quick. What was I going to say? The Bills might stink. By the way, that one might not count.
Listen, we got a lot. We're going to have a lot to talk about. It's going to be
show might be 3 hours long.
Yeah,
and it might be a Patriots post show.
It could be
as well. Well, depends on when we decide to do it. But I'm doing all right. I'm not in the hospital anymore. I can eat without wanting to put my head through a wall, so that's always a positive thing. I found out that I probably can't eat pasta as much as I would love to because it's my favorite food.
Does that include noodles?
I can't eat tomato sauce as often as I would like.
Okay, so it might not even be the pasta then.
No, it's not the pasta. It's the acidity or whatever acidity, whatever it is in the tomato sauce.
Got it.
But I think there are some sauces that you can find low.
Are you not an Alfredo guy?
I'm mainly tomatoes. I'm a big tomato sauce guy, but I'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm alive. That's all. Well, depends if that's a good thing. Depends what day it is, really. But it's good today, and we have some wrestling coming up the next couple weekends, JPJ. Some big watch parties as well.
We do. It's going to be you, me, and the
AEW guys, of course.
Yeah, and a Mr. Who's the third man? It might not even be a man.
Can they coexist somewhere?
Yeah, it might not even be a man, but who's the third man?
It could be an animal.
It could be, who knows? We don't know. Mystery guest.
Lou, perhaps?
Maybe.
Lou's always a special guest on the show.
Yeah. He'll tell us. He'll pop in at some point. Maybe, I don't know. He was napping.
And then Survivor Series, me and you get to watch it with our pants off and eating food, JPJ.
Love it. We're going to have Josh, Peggy, Stu, and Jamie here for a fatal four-way watch party for Survivor Series, which is
our own
shaping
tag
up.
team. Someone said.
Yeah, exactly.
Who would be the tag teams out of those four, and who would win in the tag team match out of those four?
I think it would have to go. Well, see, here's
Jamie,
the thing, though.
You do the show together.
Yeah, Jamie and Peggy do the show together, but Peggy and Stu do a lot of streaming on Stu's channel.
Yeah, I'd put Peggy and Stu as a team.
That's what I would do, and then I would do Josh and Jamie.
The Australians too.
And I think Josh and Jamie would win because of heel tactics. They would.
Peggy's got a little bulldog in her, though.
Yeah, she'd be the fighting.
Stu's too nice, I think, to fight. He's too nice of a guy.
No, well, yeah, well, I mean, I think at the end of the day, he'll do what he has to.
Oh, I think he can. I just think he's too nice.
Yeah. So I think that they would be the babyface team, like the underdog
100%.
babyface team, and then they would get close, but in the end, Josh would spit. Yeah, Josh would do something heelish, low blow.
Yeah, he's a little. If he has to get desperate, he'll hit you with a chair or some shit.
Correct. Correct. So that's how that would go. But anyway,
fair enough.
Yeah.
Luckily, they're all on the same team.
There we go. So yeah, firmly what? Full Gear.
That show's not even.
I know. Oh, that popped in my brain. It's been a while since that thing popped in my brain.
Shout out to Drew. I love Drew.
Love Drew. We love Drew.
Big fan of Drew.
I miss Drew. No. Full Gear is a week from Saturday, and you and I will be here, and there will be someone else joining us again, a mystery guest.
By the way, this is not bullshit. We don't even know.
It's true. As of this moment right now, CJ and I, we have no idea. We have no idea. So you'll have,
John Cena's opponent. It's like it could be a Hive member. It could be outside the Hive.
It could be anybody. It could be anybody.
Do we do a tournament?
Perhaps? Yeah, we could. We'll talk about that a little bit today too, because that's starting.
A lot of segues today.
Yeah, that's already started, and there's some big matches in it for tomorrow night. Or actually, I'm sorry, tonight.
And a mystery opponent's been announced as well.
Yeah. Yeah, and then Survivor Series, you'll get the whole gang there, the four of them doing that, which War Games, which it feels like last week's Raw started.
Yeah, got mostly one of the team.
Yes, it started because Raw kicked off with Punk, and it was his championship, celebration promo there.
I love the twirling Rollins when he cashed in.
That was great.
Amazing.
That was great when he did that. And I'm glad Punk got that moment. That was his first time as champion on Raw in like 13 or 14 years, whatever. That was a long time. He's cutting up, he does the typical babyface stuff he's been doing at the beginning, which makes me sick to my stomach. But other than that, it was a good promo. This whole segment, though, was like 40 minutes long. This felt like it took forever. But Punk's promo was decent, and he gets interrupted by the returning Logan Paul. And me and Josh were live, and both of us had the reaction. We said, it actually could have been worse, right? Like, it could have been worse than Logan Paul.
It could have been a certain Canadian/Minnesotan.
Correct. So, even though it was Logan Paul, and we all don't feel, great about him in all aspects, me and Josh live here, and I don't know if you felt the exact same. We were both like, yes. It's not the worst. That's not
if you told me someone's music's going to hit and it's going to be a part-timer, like you told me that before going in, I'd be like, oh, boy. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So Logan Paul comes out. He cuts a typical Logan Paul promo.
Which is not bad.
No, listen. I've said the caveat a million times at this point. You should know how I feel about him personally. Look, he's good at this. All right, he's good at it. It is what it is. Yeah, he cut a good promo, and then they both get interrupted by Paul Heyman and the Braun Bros. Paul Heyman said, they purposefully waited to get to one champion, so now they have Punk in their sights. And then Braun Breaker cuts a little bit of a promo, which I thought was pretty good. Good to see Braun talking. And he basically, he looked at Logan and he said, you got a choice to make here, pal. And Logan did the typical thing that we would expect Logan to do. And he kind of tells Punk to, sorry, buddy. And he gets out of there. And they start beating down Punk. And then Logan Paul is on the outside. And he does the thing where he's looking in. And then he starts to walk in. He's looking back. And he does that. And he decides to go in there. And he starts fighting Braun and Bronson. And then he eventually gets speared and gets a tsunami. And then CM Punk just reaches over him to grab his title, like not even caring that Logan Paul's on the ground in pain.
You're just dead.
He's like, I don't give a shit about you at all. And he just grabbed the title and celebrated and left. And I'm sitting there going, was that like, they're not trying to make Logan Paul a babyface.
We found out they were not.
Well, yes, later on. But at that moment, I was like, are they really going to try? Because earlier in the day, CJ, Triple H put out a tweet that said something along the lines of there was going to be like a landscaping, like a seismic shift. Or
a seismic shift, I think was what he said.
Or a landscape changer or something like that. And then in the first segment, they tease Logan Hall doing babyface shit.
They did tease it.
And I was like, what the hell is this? I go, this ain't going to work. And then there's other things on Raw I want to talk about, but we fast forward. We find out that the main event of the evening is going to be CM Punk and Jey Uso teaming up against
I'm so glad they haven't
Breaker.
gone away from those two together.
Yeah, of course. A lot of people. All right, let's get through this. I have a question because a lot of people are talking about certain. I want to bring to your attention against Braun and Bronson. It ends in a double count out. Fuck you for that finish, by the way. Fuck you.
It's almost on you for not expecting it. Though.
This shit went to like 10:40. So you do the overrun, even though they don't really have a hard out, but you normally go to 10:30, all right?
Yeah.
You do an overrun for a big-time tag team match, which I'm fine with. Do the overrun, and you give me a double count-out, go fuck yourself.
Fair.
No?
Well, I didn't choose, so I don't know why you tell me to fuck myself.
No, I'm saying, am I wrong? Am I wrong?
No, but again, it's almost at the point where like you gotta expect a nefarious finish in WWE programming at least once a week.
What the hell? All right, so after the match, Braun and Bronson beat the shit out of Jey Uso. Punk is still fighting, and Logan Paul makes his way into the ring, and he stands side by side with CM Punk. He puts the brass knuckles on. Punk kind of looks at him like, fuck you, but you're here. All right, great. And Logan Paul, like, it looks like they're going to fight, and Logan Paul punches CM Punk with the brass knuckles. Wonderful sell job by CM Punk. He looked like he was
it looks like there was someone on the third deck and just sniped him in the forehead. Just
boom, right down. Wonderful sell. And then Logan hands the brass knuckles to Paul Heyman, seeming that they have Logan Paul has aligned. Yeah, which obviously we believe is setting up War Games.
I don't think it's a permanent.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Although he was wearing all black, so you never know.
That is true. All right, so first and foremost, how did you feel about that end segment and Logan Paul on the team? And
I'm sick of Uso and Punk being together, but we both kind of know they're going to be on the same team for War Games.
Yes, but that's the thing I want to talk about next. So continue with your thought on this.
Well, that's really I think this is just to get War Games, and I don't think there'll be much integration with Jey and Punk after War Games, and I don't think Logan Paul is with them. I think he's just with them and through War Games.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So what happened?
Well, a lot of people are thinking that Jey Uso is going to turn on CM Punk here.
I think he's going to turn on somebody at War Games, and again, he's not going with the Braun Browns, but I think that's how the face team loses. He kind of hits someone with a super kick and just takes
Roman?
The fuck out.
It's not going to be Roman.
Could be.
Could it be Jimmy?
I think it's Jimmy. I think we've talked about this before. I think they want that awful WrestleMania match back.
They want the redemption.
And Triple H loves his long-term storylines. You can easily book that for another 4 months till we get to WrestleMania.
So
because you can have one of them eliminate each other in the Rumble, and then you just continue that.
Yeah. So obviously Jey Uso is still super duper over.
Right.
Still has the entrance, all that. You believe that they are potentially at a point where they would be willing to throw that all away, and the amount of money that makes them. I don't necessarily disagree. I do think, like right now, if you were to ask me, I do think he's going to turn at some point. But that is the merch, the entrance.
People will still buy the merch. People will buy the merch.
The social media that they get
stuff,
for that entrance. Like the
merch they will still sell.
Even if he's going to turn heel.
People still like him.
I mean,
he'll refresh himself with people like us.
Yeah, and like you'll get those people that shift and they're like, okay, I'm in on this because
we'll like him more. I guarantee you that.
Yeah, I will. I probably will.
He'll be. I mean, again, not the human being, but I don't dislike him. Yeah. But it's just like I'm kind of over it. I think anybody would agree. Pretend money wasn't the thing, which TKO would fucking jump off a bridge. But
I was kind of
I think for his character, it makes a lot of sense, and it could do him a lot of good.
I agree.
If you put all the other monetary stuff to the side.
I agree. I feel like he definitely needs, and they are giving him a little bit of layers. These layers they're giving him.
They're certainly teasing it.
Yes, with the Roman. They started calling him Little Roman. Punk called him Little Roman.
Who do we think's on the team?
I think it's got to be Punk, Jey, Jimmy. I think Roman. I think it's going to be Roman. Yeah, he has problems with both Bronson and Braun.
He'll come back.
And then you know who I would make the 5th?
Punk?
I already
said Punk. Oh, I don't think you said Punk. Okay.
I would put Sami Zayn on the 5th as the 5th guy. I would. Sorry. Who else is it going to be? Who else has problems with that? LA Knight.
Everybody
could be LA Knight probably.
Who's LA Knight's opponent?
Personally, I think LA Knight should be fighting CM Punk personally.
Well, he's not.
I know.
Do you think John Cena fights who at Survivor Series?
Could it be Cena? The rumor. Well, see, here's the thing.
He's kicking off Raw.
Whoop-de-fucking-do. He should be.
But I'm just saying. But okay. Well, that we need to get over that at some point.
I'm not.
But you have to get over it until it's his last match. You have to get over it.
It's fine.
He's not going to just come out. Hey, I love Boston. I was born here. Bye. Like something's going to happen.
I hope he wrestles tonight. I hope he wrestles. We're recording this on Sunday, so you're going to hear us say tonight and tomorrow. It's just bound to happen. We're recording this on Sunday evening. All right. So if you hear tomorrow, it's tonight. It's Monday. It's tonight. All right. But I think he should wrestle. I would like to see him wrestle tomorrow.
What do you think he wrestles at Survivor Series?
See, all right. So a lot of things that I heard and I agree with is a lot of people thought he was going to fight Dom.
And then he should fight Dom and then lose the title in his last match.
But on Raw, I thought the best thing on Raw, oddly enough, was Rey Mysterio came back and he looked like $1 million. And he had a segment with Dom that makes me think we might be getting Rey and Dom in San Diego now.
How much do these Rey Mysterio Versace masks cost, by the way?
I bet you he purposefully pays way more money than he should.
You don't think they just give? Bro, he has so many of them. They don't just give it to him at this point.
I bet you he pays I bet you he paid whoever he's paid for the last 40 years. I bet you he pays them a good rate.
He has so many, and he always wears them at these public appearances. They're always a Versace one.
He had the beard.
Yeah, he looked unbelievable.
He looked good, and he looked like
by the way
when he started doing the attacking.
I think we need to throw into the mix here. There's a chance that another guy that looked good randomly could be. I think there's a 6% chance this guy's seen his last match.
Edge?
No, another guy in that company.
Wait a minute. Well, he's not in that company anymore then.
The old bastard? Well, exactly.
Jericho? You're saying Jericho?
I think there's a chance he has so much money he bought himself out of the last 2 months of his contract. He has enough money to do it. He couldn't buy himself out of a month of a contract.
All right.
He could. You agree with that at least?
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be him, but I'll go with you here.
I would say it's absolutely not zero. And he posted that. And Jericho is one of these guys that
would go over as well as they think it would with the fans.
WWE? Would it go over with WWE fans? You're asking?
People are going to pop.
People would lose their minds. Yes, they would love it.
But I don't know if everybody.
It would only be 2 weeks. There's no chance for it to get stale in those 2 weeks. I think. But if he showed up and the match was 2 months later, maybe. It's still going to have that aura of Jericho's back that people wouldn't care.
I think Jericho's coming back at the Rumble.
He's, I would bet 7 year salary is coming back by the Rumble at least.
Yeah. We're gonna hear the break the walls down, and he's
one of those guys that get into insane shape whenever he feels like he has to. And you saw the picture he posted. The guy's 55 with like a 12-pack.
It's his birthday.
Yeah, but my point is he gets in shape when he knows he has to.
Yeah.
So obviously he's ramping up for a WWE return, regardless if it's today or 2 months from now.
Oh, for sure.
But again, it is 100% not a 0% chance that it's him.
Okay.
He's the type 2 that would absolutely, if he had the ability to buy himself out of the contract so he can go fight John Cena or somebody if he wanted to.
Yeah.
And Tony Khan showed a willingness, I think, to let people out early or whatever. He's done it before.
Yeah.
Especially if it's not like a in your prime 30-year-old star that's going to make $10 million a year. Like that could carry a company.
Yeah.
Jericho's clearly going to do like one run to get Mania, get a Hall of Fame induction, and get the fuck out, probably.
I would think.
Or he might do a couple of appearances. Like he might do it for a few years, like 2 or 3 years. Yeah. But he's getting there for that purpose.
Yeah.
But I think there's a less than. I think they had Cena specifically say it might not be in WWE to leave themselves the chance of it.
Well, I think it's gonna be Joe Hendry, is it not?
I will not watch the matchup with Joe Hendry.
I'm not saying he's gonna win.
I don't know.
I'm not saying he's gonna. It's a 16-man tournament. That's a lot of dudes.
No, I meant that he's gonna. No. I meant that he's gonna win the tournament. Joe Hendry.
No.
Oh, okay. I would have lost my mind. He can be in it, please.
When Cena
yes,
said
probably. It probably is. Yes, probably. Because him and LA Knight would be hilarious to watch together.
Oh, I didn't even think about that. That'd be a
it's
match.
against LA Knight.
Yeah,
exactly. Although I would like a promo before. That would be fucking funny. Those two.
Oh yeah.
Follows me on Twitter, by the way. Joe Hendry, shout out. No, I don't think it's gonna be Jericho. What?
No, nothing. I was gonna say his name and he appears.
He did. I don't think it's gonna be Jericho, but I have started to be of the belief it's not a 0% chance.
Fair. That's fair.
Would you be interested in that?
No.
0 interest? You'd pop if you heard Break the Walls Down.
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah.
1,000%. Okay. Like I look at, I'm not against. Listen, again, this is another thing. I feel like I'm not going to do a caveat, but you should understand.
Yeah.
But Jericho is one of the greatest of all time. Correct. And I actually think the work that he was doing in AEW when he was last around with the Learning Tree, that wasn't as bad as everybody thought it was.
He's had 3 or 4 great runs in AEW. What's the thing with MJF, the little French dinner thing? What the hell was that called?
Tremendous.
I don't know. The Shabor, whatever the hell it was.
Yeah, but like even recently,
his first title run, the Learning Tree was cool.
Yeah, look at the beginning of it, the Inner Circle was cool.
Yes, that was the fourth one.
Yeah, like he was very necessary to that company.
He was the correct choice for the first champion.
Oh, he had to be.
Yeah,
had all the credibility. And was there a long stretch where it felt like he was unnecessary, like he didn't need to be there? Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And
everybody loves him backstage, by the way.
And even with the Learning Tree at the end, it was like, all right, this is going on a little long, but like it was good work. He was funny. He put on decent to good match. Like it wasn't. I just think, yeah. But regardless of that, I'm very interested in Jericho coming back and having another run. As Cena's last match, that would be a little bit of a dud for me.
So it's Gunther or bust for you?
No, but I think
who's another option? They'd be interested in. Realistic now.
Realistic?
Not Yokozuna.
I would be okay if it was Roman again. I'm not saying I said I would be okay.
Okay.
I'd be okay. I would be okay if it was Sami Zayn.
That makes no sense to me.
I know. I would be okay if it was Carmelo Hayes.
It makes no sense to me.
But it should be without.
I love Carmelo.
Yeah, it should be Gunther. To me, there is no other option. It should be Gunther. And Gunther can retire Cena and have I retired Goldberg and Cena in the same year. And
have him retire Jericho next year.
Yeah, fuck it.
Everybody.
Have Gunther be that guy. He should retire AJ Styles. He should retire. He should be that guy.
Because the next year he can retire Styles and Jericho. This is 2 next year.
Correct. Yeah. And then whenever it's Randy Orton's time, guess what? Like Gunther should be that guy that's like when everybody's going out to pasture, I'm the one that pulls the trigger.
He puts the bullet in his end. Yeah.
I'm the one that pulls the trigger. And I think that would be an unreal scenario for Gunther moving forward if they played it like that. But at Survivor Series for Cena, I thought we were leaning IC title with Dom, but now I think we might get the Rey and Dom. I really do from that segment. I mean, who could it be unless he's in War Games?
Didn't we agree that he shouldn't wrestle at Survivor Series?
Well, we went through like a scenario in our head, and we.
But he shouldn't. He just shouldn't. It makes no sense. So I know they're not going to do a stadium show and not have him wrestle. I understand that, but
in my opinion, I think he should wrestle tonight in Boston. He should wrestle next week in New York, and he should wrestle his last match. I feel like those should be the last 3 matches.
His last match could have just been in Boston in the first place.
Listen, we've moved on. All right, we've moved on. I have yelled for months. Everyone knows that is a hill I will die on. But we're going to move on. Yeah. So that happened. There was some other good stuff on Raw as well. We are getting Alexa Bliss and the Kabuki Warriors for the tag titles tonight.
The doctor segment was
tremendous,
hilarious,
tremendous. I am all in. I have always loved Asuka, and Kairi Sane's been great too. I've always loved Asuka, but this is quickly approaching my favorite versions of Asuka. I think she is hilarious.
Yes.
She's like sassy, and then she becomes like this mean She's really, really
And
good.
it always helps, like we said, that it helps that that she can actually beat your ass if she needed to.
Yeah, I'm very much enjoying this. I don't think they're going to, but I would like the Kabuki Warriors to win those belts tonight. But I don't know if they will, but they might. Nikki Bella and Stephanie Vaquer, it seems like they had a tag match. They lost a tag match. It was a good match. They lost the tag match, and then later on in the night, Nikki Bella was like apologizing to Vaquer, and Vaquer was basically like, "No, you're someone who paved the way," and blah blah blah. This is all leading to Nikki Bella knocking Stephanie Vaquer's head off at some point.
Well,
correct?
Is it at Survivor Series?
You think they're in the ladies' war games, and that's how it happens?
I would say so, but they might give them their own match because Nikki, they're billed from Arizona, but she's from San Diego, right?
Yeah.
They're from San Diego. Well, I mean,
that's why I think the turn's going to happen before, because I think that's the match at Survivor Series.
Okay.
Is Stephanie and Nikki Bella. Or is it too soon?
I think you do it as in she's happened to be in her hometown, she's his babyface, and then she turns.
That's fair. I wouldn't hate it.
It could obviously go the way you said. It's probably more likely that way as well.
Yeah. Becky Lynch had an incredible promo.
Copy and paste.
Oh, but it was great.
No, I don't mean her promos copy and paste. I mean, you can say that every week.
Oh, yeah. I was like, wait a minute. No. She showed up on the...
It's like saying Ray Phoenix. He does always have good matches, but
yeah,
it's like Ilya Dragunov had a good title match. Okay, no shit.
Yeah. So she comes out of the crowd, stands on the announce table. She says she's had a lot going on lately. She's got a hot husband at home. The Vision has lost their mind. She's dealing with a crooked referee. And then she just attacks New Mexico. And this made me laugh out loud. She said, the only cool thing, she goes, what do you know what cool means? Well, cool is the only cool thing to come out of New Mexico is a show about how much meth you all do. Tremendous. No, I know. And then she tore into Maxine Dupree because we do know that Maxine Dupree, whenever she is ready, will get a Intercontinental Championship opportunity again against Becky Lynch. Remember when they said a couple months ago that Becky Hogan and she didn't put people over, and she's single-handedly raising Maxine Dupree up like 5 notches single-handedly after she helped Lyra Valkyria, who already was going to be a star because she's fucking incredible, but after she elevated Lyra Valkyria to a main event level person.
Hulk Hogan did that too, sure.
Oh, yeah. At times he did, but come on. Are you kidding me? She's lost to Maxine Dupree twice, CJ. And I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it would happen. When they do it, Maxine should beat her.
I agree.
Maxine should beat her and win that fucking title. 100%.
I mean, they're doing something similar with the other women's card title.
Well, we're going to talk about SmackDown because they already just got rid of that. What a terrible reign. Well, that's gonna be one of the things I get frisky about.
Oh boy.
So we'll save it.
JBJ hates Chelsea Green, by the way.
That's not true at all. I'm not happy. I'm not unhappy about who won the title. I'm unhappy about you have Julia, one of the best wrestlers in the world. That was a meaningless bullshit nothing reign. Horse shit.
The matches with Mishin?
Well, yes, she's obviously gonna have good match, but come on, man. How is that not having an open challenge on SmackDown every week like the men's? You have Julia. You have Julia there.
Isn't she almost 30? It might be time.
Jesus Christ.
You know how they like to work.
Oh, my God. Anyway. Well, that was it. We don't have to talk about that when we get to SmackDown now because that was it. Yeah, so anyway, I thought Raw was pretty decent. I thought it was fun. And then we got to SmackDown. Cody Rhodes got slapped in the face by Zelina Vega.
Good.
Just right in the face. And then our main event, we got Cody versus Aleister Black, which was a nice, fresh matchup. I like that. I've always been an Aleister Black guy.
He plays off their AEW.
Yeah, are you an Aleister Black guy? You like
Love Aleister Black, yeah.
Yeah. I'm glad him and Zelina, I know this happened a little
Big fan of his wife, by the way.
Well, God bless. But I love that they're on screen together. I like it a lot. It feels like, and it's a different character, so they're not copying, but it feels like they were basically like, all right, Cross and Scarlett left. All right, here we go.
Better wrestlers, sir.
That is true. But like, I feel like that's kind of what they did. They kind of just elevated these two, put them together, and put them in that role.
I don't like that. I'm not happy. Like, I know Cross and Scarlett want to be in WWE, so I'm not happy they're not, because I want them to go where they want to be. But I like these two much more than Scarlett and Karrion Kross.
It's fair. It's fair. So during this match, Drew McIntyre came out of nowhere. He hit a Claymore on the ref. So the match was thrown out because obviously the main event of the TV show ends in bullshit in WWE. Obviously, every show. Damian Priest then came out, and then Nick Aldis, I believe he said that McIntyre was suspended. I believe he said. Oh, Drew McIntyre is another guy that I would be perfectly okay with John Cena's last match. Drew McIntyre.
Sure.
Would you be okay with
I'm
Drew?
not a big Drew guy.
No?
Real quick, we can get into that in a second, but speaking of Nick Aldis, the biggest news of the week was he just turned 39?
Yeah, he's not old.
What the fuck is he 39? I think he's about 58.
He looks great, though. He looks great.
No, I just feel like he's just old for some reason.
I would like to see him wrestle. I would like to see him wrestle.
They were teasing it.
Like, he's a good wrestler. Like, he was a good, I would like to see him wrestle.
He sucks in TNA.
That's fair, but he
was good in NWA, though.
Yeah, exactly. He had that match with Cody at All In.
Okay, have Mickie James come back.
That would be fucking wonderful. Okay, so SmackDown, Cody's got an opening promo. Alistair interrupted it, led to the main event. Main event was fine, but again, another bullshit finish, and then there was some stuff afterwards. That was okay.
Shout out to noted American Chelsea Green, by the way, on her title win.
Yep. Two-time United States Women's Champion. Chelsea Green. She defeated Julia with a roll-up, too. It's just so... Again, I'm not upset that Chelsea won. I love Chelsea. It was just such bullshit.
Hates her. He hates
what
her.
a waste of Julia.
Like, he cannot stand Chelsea Green.
That is a fucking joke. But I'm happy for Chelsea because she's
By
awesome.
the way, and this is...
She should have had a better reign, too.
We always make inappropriate jokes here, but we didn't make this one. Chelsea Green and the I never got creamed on like that thing was one of the funniest clips I've ever seen.
Her and Ethan Page,
unbelievable.
I love it. It's my favorite thing in the whole company.
If they ever break up, I mean, they're not together, but like if they ever break up as like an on-screen pairing, I might throw my TV across the room. That
to me is a main roster act immediately. Like that should
forever,
be
just until they retire.
Debate. Yes. No debate that they.
It's like the New Day. They should just never break up.
Yes, ever. That is tremendous. They are tremendous together. Jade Cargill had a promo, her first promo as champion. And she brought back her old AEW phrase. She said, I'm that bitch.
How is she not the biggest star in the world in any entertainment? She has a look you've never seen before in your life.
One of a kind. You've never seen anybody look
and you probably will never either.
Yeah.
It's like everybody's AI and Grok these days. If you said, make me a female superhero, it would look less like a superhero than she does.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Tremendous. But yeah.
Shout out to Brendan Phillips.
So, yeah. Former Red Sox, great. So she had a promo and she was good, but she did say that she's that bitch.
Watch out, Brandy's coming.
She brought it back. She brought
open
it back.
mic night.
That would be hilarious if they wanted to do that.
They have to run some sort of joke back with that. They have to.
Yeah. The U.S. Open Challenge, another banger, as you would expect. Ilya Dragunov. So they're teasing. So last week it was Nathan. First of all, this Nathan Frazier match. Holy shit. He answered it last week.
I'm so surprised AEW didn't sign him after he had that one run there.
Yeah, what was his Ben Carter, right? It was Ben Carter, right?
How the fuck? He is so AEW.
Oh, my God. So he answered the challenge last week, and Tommaso Ciampa took offense. And then this week, Johnny Gargano, obviously Tommaso Ciampa's tag team partner, answered it. So it feels like they're building to Ciampa finally getting his, whatever with Ilya. But another great match, as you would expect, with fucking Johnny Gargano and Ilya. Ilya wins. This is the best thing they do on SmackDown to me. No debate. It's amazing.
His neck tattoo is so baffling to me. Yeah. People that don't have any tattoos and just have, like Cody, I know he has like one on his chest, but it's just, I have a fucking face tattoo. But I feel like I have the aesthetic kind of. These guys have no tattoos. They're like clean cut. Cody's always wearing a suit. And, like Ilya's wearing the suit and like his like real life pictures and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it just has a random big old fucking clunky neck tattoo. Like, it doesn't look weird to you?
Yeah. It's kind of like light though. You can't really.
Yeah,
see
I thought it was like almost like paint. Then I thought it was like the Finn Balor like used to. I know you wear the demon paint, but then he'd wear it on his chest too.
Yeah,
I thought it was like paint when he first came back.
He came back yoked though. He is yoked.
That guy.
He is fucking.
And you know what? These shorter guys, when they're that ripped, they look even more ripped because they're short.
Yeah, it's like Pac.
Yeah. Oh,
you see Pac and you're like, that's a what?
By the way, I thought Pac was like Wheeler Yuta when he first came back recently because he had the haircut and stuff.
The short hair. The short hair.
Yeah, but no. Yeah, I don't know how they I think they purposely let him go, but he is so AEW coded, Ben Carter. Oh,
yeah. So it feels like Fraxium seems to be feuding with DIY, but at the same time, Ciampa wants the U.S.
I
title.
like interlocking feuds.
I do too. I like what they're going on there, and I like all those guys. All those guys are great. All those guys are really great.
I don't think WWE is as awful as people say it as well. As the AEW guy here, of course.
Here's the thing. I don't think WWE is awful. The booking is fucking lazy.
In some aspects, not all aspects.
I actually think they're doing the mid-card better than the main event.
I was going to say the mid-card and lower card is better than the main event.
Leaps and bounds the mid-card.
I do think I hate War Games. I think I hate War Games. This is always when it gets lazy. Because they just put the 5 biggest heels against the 5 biggest faces in the fucking main event, and then it just clunks everything up.
It's fair. You know what? Have you seen so NXT in December, they're doing the Iron Survivor match. Have you watched those?
Yeah.
That's a great gimmick. You're muted.
Oh, that was caught.
All right. Yeah, so not that, but when we're talking about like new match types and stuff like that, I think they nailed it with that Iron Survivor match.
I don't even hate War Games. I like the match. The match is always, and again, we complain, whatever. The match is going to be awesome, no matter who's in it. It's always cool.
Oh, yeah.
But I think it clunks up the booking because it does tie up like your 10 biggest fucking faces of the company.
That's true. That's true.
So, but yeah, no, the mid card's actually good right now.
Yeah, yeah.
And they love Chelsea Green, and rightfully so. So I think they will do more with that title. Weirdly, that it's a worse wrestler because they're gonna in-ring wrestler.
I think they even underwhelmed with Chelsea's original run. She didn't do nearly as much.
It was better than this.
Well, it was, but that's not saying much because they didn't nearly do as much.
They clearly love Chelsea though.
As they should. She's fucking wonderful.
Right. But I think they'll have more. She's a little more. They're able to do more creative things, I think, with Chelsea character-wise than Julia.
Yeah, and Chelsea will do you. It's obviously Chelsea will do anything. You give her something, and she's gonna make. And
she makes it good, by the way.
Yeah, she's gonna make chicken salad.
She doesn't go, fuck it, it's my job. I'll just do it. She makes it amazing. It could be dog shit.
And if you hear her speak in interviews, like. She just gets it. Like when you hear her talk, she's like, I'm here to get the other person over and we're here to do she just understands.
Connect to the crowd. She knows how to connect to the crowd better than maybe anybody.
100%. And again, I'm not upset that Chelsea Green is
you hate Chelsea Green.
No,
it's okay.
I do not.
You just hate her.
I actually love Chelsea Green. She's great.
No, you don't.
She's one of the great Americans out there.
Ethan Page as well.
Listen. He can change that belt back anytime he wants.
He's hilarious.
He is. I don't know why he's not on the main roster. I thought he should have.
He is so main roster too.
He's so good,
and he has the look that you want for the main roster. And
yes, he's tremendous. Nia Jax and Charlotte had a good little match, and the real news here.
Yeah, I was gonna say her new partner
is Lash Legend. Showed up, came out of the crowd, attacked, and was throwing Alexa Bliss around like a rag doll.
Could this be? This is the first thing I thought of too. I love Lash. Could this be that her significant other is also coming soon, which we hope?
I hope he's in the tournament.
Yes,
I hope he's in the tournament. But yes, so Lash Legend and Nia Jax, they cut a little promo later on.
She got the graphic, as the AEW fans say too. She's officially on the SmackDown roster page with a little graphic next to her.
Yeah, so it looks like we're gonna listen.
Love Lash Legend.
I do too. If Lash Legend and Nia Jax are going to be a tag team, that is a like monster formidable.
We gotta get Rhea back in the Judgment Day and have her and Raquel against those two.
Like that's gonna be hard to beat. That's gonna be hard to beat. Those are two strong big ladies. And
what if you do those two, Jade and whoever else in War, just a monster tag team War?
How do they lose?
Right, that's my point.
They just destroy everyone.
That'd be amazing. I would love that.
But yes, Nia actually defeated Charlotte. Due to Lash's help. And then we also had Rey Fenix taking another L. He lost to Tala Tonga. And then afterwards, Sami Zayn came down and made the save. So is Rey Fenix going to start teaming up with Sami Zayn? Is that what
I hope so. I told you, I hope they do this every week.
Run through the whole roster where Rey Fenix just teaming up with everybody?
Do women too. Put them in mixed tag matches. Get the whole.
I love a mixed tag. I love a mixed tag.
Just get them all going. Fuck it. Everybody. Use everybody.
All right.
That you got to admit, at some point it would be funny if it was literally every week it was someone different. That would actually be funny.
It would.
And then they like surprisingly win the tag titles with like his 13th different partner.
Okay,
That'd actually be pretty funny.
It would be funny, but I would need to know that eventually we're just going to get to him and Penta. Like him and Penta
could be a thing if he's searching for his best friend. Correct. And then he's like, oh wait, my brother's here.
And then everybody's like, dude, it's Penta.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh shit. Up with this guy and this guy and this guy and this guy. And it's like, no, dude, just go find Penta.
I think that would
be funny. That might be funny.
It would be. When they reunite, it's gonna hit like absolute just heroin right into the biggest vein you have in your body.
Incredible, dude. Lucha Brothers versus New Day.
I would watch the Lucha Brothers versus
you want to give me
from the audience.
You want to give me Lucha Brothers versus Fraxium, bro?
Yes, in a ladder match too.
I won't be able to be on stream because I will have no pants. I will have no pants on.
You can't see him anyway. He'll be fun.
Oh no, please. But
I meant you can't see because you have no pants on.
Oh. Gotcha.
I don't mean. Well, hey, yeah, no, I don't know what you're working with down there.
No, it's could be better. Could be better. But anyway, I digress. So that was. Did we miss anything in WWE land? I don't think so. I think that was the main stuff. We didn't talk NXT. I did not watch NXT. I'm behind on NXT. I need to watch NXT.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was the world of WWE. Then we, I did want to talk about, this Ridge Holland stuff. So, oh my God, CJ. I don't know what CJ's doing. He's rearranging over there, I think. I don't know what's going on. I think he might be taking off his pants. I don't know exactly what he's doing over there. You see this? Do you see this?
My dog is very close to knocking over that $2,000 monitor, so I'm making her sit on the other side of where I'm sitting.
Got it.
I'm having an anxiety attack.
You're having an anxiety attack right now?
If your dog was tilting your $2,000 computer monitor.
That's fair.
There we go. So she's sitting on the other side. We're safe. Yes, Ridge Holland. I won't give my personal details here, but I was in the hospital for 2 days. So kind of all these things I was catching up on throughout the week, so I kind of lost the Ridge Holland thing.
Okay. So he was obviously let go.
I know the gist of what the problem is. But
he was let go and he got injured while working in TNA for WWE, got a bad foot injury, has to have surgery, and before, he's not going to be able to wrestle for a while due to that, and WWE informed him they paid for the surgery. They said, we'll take care of all that for you, but we're not re-signing you, so he would not have an income. Right as he's not going to be able to work because he got injured, and obviously a lot of people came out and said that's kind of fucked up. Obviously, we know WWE can afford to help the guy out. They should be helping him out. I agree with those people.
I agree to a point, yeah.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I don't think because the company's a billionaire company, I don't think they should just hand things out to people. But
I agree, but I think under the circumstances of the injury,
yes. Yeah, no, under the circumstances, I agree.
Yes. So that happens. Okay. Then he vents about it on social media. I should probably pull up the tweet. But he vents about it on social media.
Yep.
And because he vents about it, WWE terminated the contract early than it was originally supposed to be terminated because he vented about what happened. So that obviously,
I have, which tweet are you talking about? I have all of his tweets up here.
It's the one where he says he kind of got hung out to dry or something like that. He says something along those lines.
Okay, I don't have that one. Let's see. There we go. Is the one where you announced that? With the mortgage thing, he said he can't pay his mortgage.
Yes, it's that one.
This is from Luke Menzies, I believe is his real name. Yes, Ridge WWE on Twitter. Because you can't change your name for so long or something like that on Twitter. I never thought I'd not be able to pay my mortgage. I feel like I've just been hung out to dry after getting injured, working for another company on behalf of WWE. Add that to my contract not being renewed, knowing that I wouldn't be able to wrestle for at least 7 months. This is brutal. Yes, they're taking care of the surgery and physical therapy, but let's be honest, that's the bare minimum that they can do after the sacrifice I had for the company. Plus the possibility of having to get my neck fused as well. Talk about getting totally fucked.
Yeah.
With the hand on head emoji.
Yeah. Okay. So
that was on November the 4th, so that was 5 days ago from this recording.
So obviously, he vented there, clearly.
Yep.
Again, I completely understand how he feels like that. It's not a great situation. Sure. Then where I think WWE, this is the part to me where WWE is being dicks when they don't have to. The dog's breaking things.
Keep talking.
The dog is going nuts.
Yeah, I'm gonna lose my mind.
The dog is going nuts. He left the mic on. We get to hear. So WWE terminates his contract early because of this. This one I kind of have an issue about. I just feel like it was unnecessary. If the guy vents, I get it, but I don't. You just let the contract go wherever it was supposed to go.
Yes, I agree.
Like, you don't have to do that. And then after that, it came out today that Ridge Holland said that he didn't know because they made a GoFundMe for him, and a bunch of people, wrestlers in both AEW and WWE and just around the whole wrestling community, donated money. It was a really nice thing. But I guess it came out today that he said that his family members created that and he was unaware of that. And so once he kind of earns back all that money, he's going to donate whatever the sum was to charity, and I think he canceled the GoFundMe. I believe he ended it. So that happened today. So it's just kind of like a weird thing that's going on, and I don't know. I feel bad for the guy, but it's obviously picked up some stuff. I feel like a lot of it was probably a bit unnecessary, but I'm not really on a side, I guess.
Yeah,
if you can say.
I agree, pretty much. I'm kind of like, it's kind of a shitty situation, no matter what side you're on. To be honest,
I agree. Yeah. All right. AEW.
Let's kick off the AEW stuff. Another little controversial story. This Nick's Newell stuff.
I was going to talk about it.
Because I am informed not informed like I know things, but I mean like I actually know what's happening there.
Yeah. So
what a fucking disaster, huh?
Well,
who do you believe in this? And then you can run down what happened. I believe the story.
Well, the story is that they were upset about the match. Well, because originally when it came out, they said they were upset about losing, so they walked out. But it's now been reported that they were more upset about the match time.
But it also said they didn't want to lose as well. That is also still being.
And they're not denying that. They are not contracted by AEW.
No.
Yeah, listen.
As someone that's been out for like 3 years in the injury, shut the fuck up. Just be happy you're healthy.
Here's my thing. I believe that you should voice your opinion. I believe you should.
Yes.
If you are, however, you are not contracted to that company. They're putting you on TV for the second week in a row. Yeah, you're going to lose, and yeah, it's not going to be a quick match, but they're putting you on TV for the second week in a row. And you're not, so I don't know. I just feel like if you're unhappy, they left. It was what it was. I think that was unprofessional of them to leave and do that. But again, and I'm also kind of like, and I don't want this to come off the way that I want it to come off, but like, I feel like Nixon Newell and I'm not remembering the name.
Miranda Alizé?
What is it?
Was it Miranda Alizé?
Miranda.
Wasn't it?
Yeah. I don't think that not being a contracted wrestler to that company, I don't think that, like, what does that do for them?
Yes, it was Miranda Alizé and Nixon Newell. I just want to make sure.
What does that do for them? Unless this turns into an angle, which I don't think it will.
Again, it could be a WWE thing like they did with Drake Maverick, and it turns into an angle, but it wasn't.
Yeah.
But it definitely is not an angle as of now.
But what does this do? I just don't understand what this does for them.
Again, and Nixon Newell has been out for so long, she hasn't been able to wrestle. She should just fucking be happy she has this. And again, you're not contracted to that company. You're not going to win. And why do you give a fuck if you win at this point? This is not.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Again, I'm kind of like, to me, if all I can view it is how I would view it as me. And to me, if a company, and they're the number 2 company in North America, if a company is saying, hey, we want you to be on this show, a nationally televised show, but you're going to wrestle for 6 minutes and you're going to lose, and you're not contracted to that company, whether you're looking for work or not, I feel like that is a opportunity that you are being given. You should go out there and take the fucking opportunity.
Yep, I agree.
That's how I feel.
What the people that agree with her, what is their...
I just don't know what it gets them. I don't know what it gets them.
And what is the reason that people agree with them? What do you agree with her for?
Because they're because they're standing up for their...
But that still doesn't make any sense.
This one is not, to me, this is
not a Rich Holland thing.
It's not, and it's not the same as like Naomi and Sasha Mercedes.
No,
it's just not the same.
No.
And no, I'm not saying, I've seen a few people kind of, but like it's just weird to me. Are Nixon, Newell, and Miranda in a better spot now, today, with all the reports? I mean, I guess they're getting talked about, so good publicity. Any publicity is good publicity, right? But like, are they in a better spot now than they were if they just would have wrestled the 5-minute match and lost on Saturday?
So, like you said, voice your opinion. Absolutely, go into that meeting and be like, "Hey, I think we should win. Here are the reasons why. We're not going to refuse to lose, but I believe we should go over for this X, Y, and Z." That would absolutely do that. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you disagree with the booking decision, but no, shut the fuck up. Just shut up.
It's just very weird. It's just very weird.
And again, what the fuck does it get them?
Yeah, that's why. Like, I get being frustrated. I get it. I get being frustrated, and I think they should voice their frustration. But I think that was the wrong way to go about it.
I agree.
I think that was the wrong way to go about it.
We're gonna do a lot more AEW. It'll be like AEW centric next week. I would probably say.
Yeah, next week is because we have Blood and Guts this Wednesday.
Yep.
So
and then we'll be making our picks.
Yep, and then next week we're going to be obviously reviewing that, and then we'll be making our full gear.
It might be like no WWE.
Yeah, it's going to be a very AEW heavy show next week. But yes, we are getting Blood and Guts.
You want to pick your Blood and Guts 2 teams that you think's going to win real quick?
Yeah, I can do that.
All right, what do you think?
All right, on the women's side, I'm taking the baby faces.
Okay. So you're taking Jamie, Willow, Harley, Chris, and Tony and Mina.
Actually, hold on. Because
again, just
Queen Aminata was supposed to be in that match. But, sorry. Yeah.
It's Jamie Hayter, Willow Nightingale, Harley Cameron, Chris Statlander, Tony Storm, Mina Shirakawa versus Julie Hart, Sky Blue, Tekla, Megan Main, Marina Shafir, and 27 belt Mercedes Moné.
Actually, I'm flipping the script. I'm taking Mercedes in the heels on this one.
What's the reasoning? Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Blood and Guts is so up in the air.
A part of me was like, oh, the babyface team will win. But the fact that they had to add a new member to it is like, well, are they still gonna? But then I'm like, does Tony maybe? Well, no, because they're in the tag team tournament, so that wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, I think Mercedes team wins because I think Chris beats Mercedes at the pay-per-view.
That's fair. So this gives Mercedes momentum heading in, like, even though she's a fucking 14-time or whatever she is. But this gives her like momentum, like, oh, she's gonna beat Stat, and then Stat's gonna win a full gear. Yep. Yeah, that's probably that's good reasoning. That's good reasoning. Yes. Yeah.
And the men's, I'll pick first. Let's see. We have Darby, Roderick, Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, and Kyle O'Reilly against Claudio, John Moxley, Wheeler Yuta, Danny Garcia, and Pac. I'm gonna go with the Death Riders here.
Are you? So you're taking both heel teams?
Because I think Roderick turns and causes Death Riders to win.
You see Marina spit in his face on Collision?
I did. He probably liked it.
Oh my god, he loved it. It's his wife. Hell yeah.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
He was probably like later tonight.
Yeah.
Do that again.
I think it's not going to be on Kyle he turns though. I think it'll be I don't know if they do a handcuff spot where Kyle can't do it and Roderick does it right in front of him to Darby or something. He takes out Darby right and Kyle's pissed about it.
I think he's going to turn on.
Well, just whoever. But I think Kyle's sitting there watching and can't help him.
Maybe that was why I originally went with the babyface team, because I agree with you. We've talked about it. Like, I do think Roderick is going to turn.
He is such a Death Rider guy, too.
Yeah, he just fits in so well.
And obviously his wife's there.
Marina's in there. It just makes sense to me. But he's not going to turn on Kyle.
No,
because he loves Kyle.
And he'll probably try to convince him to join, too. They're probably going to do a whole thing with that.
Yes. But now Kyle's been kind of feuding with Moxley. They've had two banger matches on Dynamite.
I think that Moxley gets in Roderick's head to get to Kyle.
Yeah. Damn it. Because I was going to go that Darby wins.
And then I go Hangman over Powerhouse Hobbs just to wrap up.
I agree. Hangman is going to win. All right. That's lame. We're picking the same. No, you know what?
We do usually for wrestling.
I know. I'll pick Darby.
Team Darby?
I'll pick Team Darby, even though I don't agree. Do
you think Darby gets the win?
Yes. Okay. Darby has to beat Moxley, right?
He did already.
Wait, when did he beat him at the last pay-per-view?
Yeah, he beat him. Remember the whole we were doing the watch along, JPJ.
Right.
This is why I'm the AEW guy here, and JPJ is
right. No. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. How long is? We're just gonna keep like.
This is Jey Uso and CM Punk.
Do the Death Riders eventually not be a thing anymore?
Oh yeah, eventually, yeah.
When?
Not for a while, I would say.
All right.
They're not going to do it on an AEW Dynamite.
No.
So in Full Gear, I don't think there's a match where there's not a match where several of them are in the same match right now. So it ain't going to happen on that. And Mox is not in the title picture anymore, so I think it'll be when one of them is vying for a title or something like that.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yep. But again, heavy AEW show next week. So.
Oh yeah, big time. All right, I think that might be it.
Yep, I think so.
I think that could be it. Did we miss anything on the news?
I think the big news things were Roderick and Dixon Newell stuff. I mean, Reg Holland rather, and the Dixon Newell stuff.
Yeah, that felt like the pressing.
The Cena tournament.
Outside of WWE, one real quick thing. Okada went back to New Japan for the first time in a long time. He's going to be Tanahashi's last opponent at WrestleMania.
That's right.
That's cool. That's cool. If you watch the Japanese wrestling, the fans are usually quiet for the most part.
Yeah, they don't go crazy.
But that was when that coin dropped. That crowd actually kind of.
Yeah, they did.
They
did for a crowd like that. Yeah, they did.
I was like, wow, that was very loud. They were like, oh, like they were like fucking in it, as they should. He's a legend, obviously. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah.
But anyway, all right. What else? Well, first of all, before we get out of here, I need to tell you about our friends at W Energy. If you head on over to w.gg, you type in that promo code, The Hive, all one word, like you see right down there, in all caps, you will get 10% off your order. Clean energy, no extra sugars, no sugars at all, multiple flavors to choose from. Head on over to w.gg and get yourself some clean energy. This episode of The Swarm is powered by W Energy, as every episode of The Swarm is here over on the Hive Media. CJ? Yes.
Real quick, Sean Ross Sapp posted this real quick about 20 minutes ago. I don't know if there's anything in this, but I'm just going to read it to you. It's about the Nixon Newell thing. Okay. Nixon Newell and Marin Alizé on the Twitch stream just now confirmed that they were at AEW Dynamite last Wednesday, but there was nothing for them on the show. They came in on Saturday for Collision, were given a match, and said they were presented certain ideas, and they were informed of the shortened match. They decided after the promo that they did, it wouldn't end up benefiting anyone. So they said they told AEW that they appreciated it, and they were there wasn't any negativity or harm, and walked out and spoke to. Wait, what? Oh, they weren't going to harshly walk out and spoke to everyone involved with the match and promo, and said that they were told they were free to leave if they felt like they wanted to, and they said that everybody in the match was in agreement that the match was too short, but they ultimately decided to leave anyway.
Okay.
So they're kind of saying that
it was amicable.
It was
like
amicable
an
and
thing.
Yeah, but
okay.
I still don't think it helped their careers.
Again, I still don't think it helped. But listen, whatever.
We're very anti-establishment here too, but I just don't feel like how that would help them.
Yeah. Oh, look, I'm glad they at least did it respectfully, and it seemed like everyone was like, all right, yeah, that's fine. Like, see you later. All right, cool. So that's all right, yeah. But speaking of that, we mentioned at the top of the show, we got some big watch-alongs. If you're watching this right now, tonight or tomorrow morning, pending where you are, Monday Night Raw's on. It's from the greatest city on earth, Boston, Massachusetts.
And on my leg, but I'm not going to lift my leg up over the camera.
That's fair.
In case a ball pops out.
Wow, Jesus. Just throw it, just lay it all out there, CJ.
Just blow it back, huh?
Just lay it all out there. Yeah, so Josh and I will be right here live on Twitch and YouTube watching Raw, John Cena's last appearance in Boston, Massachusetts. We have a couple tournament
I'm sure
matches.
He'll be back in the city at some point in his life.
Well, yes, but on WWE television.
No, he'll be in his last match there.
No.
So,
I told you we've moved on. I've told you.
I just like getting your reaction.
I told you we've moved on.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, Josh and I will be here as we are every Monday. This coming Wednesday during AEW Dynamite, Jamie and Peggy will be here for the AEW Dynamite watch party, which they do every Wednesday. We have you, CJ, I, and a mystery guest will have you covered for Full Gear a week from Saturday. The week after that, Peggy, Stu, Jamie, and Josh will have you covered for Survivor Series. It is War Games, mind you, so you might as well have a fatal four-way at War Games.
Thank you.
But CJ, what else you got going on here at the Hive? And then let the people know where they can find you, sir.
We have the Substack always with Bryn, Peggy, and Michael, and then Josh dropped a lengthy thing on Paramore's Hayley Williams. I believe she's doing solo work now. Yep. She just dropped an album that Josh is very passionate about, so go read that. Even if you don't like Paramore or Hayley Williams, pretty good. When people are that passionate about things, it's usually a good read.
Yeah,
or a good read.
It comes from the heart.
Mm-hmm. One day we'll talk about my love of Drake May, but anyway, MVP by the way. Minus plus 10,000 before the season started. I had $100 on it. It's fine. And then of course, the Hive is in dire straits. JPJ, the Hive, no, not the Hive. The Hive View. The Hive View. The Hive View is in dire straits. JPJ.
What a disaster yesterday was.
Disaster. We have some injuries still too, which is not good. God, poor Stu's leg is still in fucking shambles.
Stu's on the shelf all year. Yesterday, they came into our house and just whooped us good, man. Mm-hmm. We lost by a lot. At one point, we were down 35 points.
I couldn't make a tackle. I'll just be honest with you.
Nobody was.
I was still sick. I was in the hospital last week, to be fair.
We couldn't cover our soul. It was unbelievable.
Not great. But then we have Stu doing the FIFA, NHL stuff with Peggy on his own channel. And then obviously here at the Hive. Him and Josh are doing some dual stuff recently as well, gaming. Josh is streaming almost every day here on the Twitch. And again, thanks. Rockstar GTA got delayed again, by the way. Wow. No Josh.
I'm surprised we didn't talk about that. What the fuck?
By the way, it does make sense real quick on games always release in October and November. A summer release is probably never realistic, for being honest. Yeah. But fuck you, Rockstar Games. Well, I don't even know what else. I forgot what else we said. Impact and Tack. Jamie was on it the last episode because I was out. But I will be back next episode in 2 weeks. I don't know what the hell we'll be reviewing, but I'm sure it probably will be ass. But I love it. We love bad wrestling over there. But yeah, me and JPJ on the watch alongs, and then everybody else is on the other watch along while me and JPJ take a break. Yeah, a lot of stuff every single day here again, like always.
Yep. You can follow me, JPJ Loves Gaming. Usually either late Sunday nights or early Monday mornings, I post my schedule for the week, so you'll be able to find that. It'll be my pinned tweet where you can find me over on Love Wrestling, bodyslam.net, and the things I do here, which CJ just ran through, so you can get my schedule. Appreciate you all watching. CJ and I will be back here at the end of the week on Saturday talking some pro
Patriots
sports.
Party.
It will probably be a New England listen, at this point, we're at least going to be talking about this wonderful game.
We could be 9-2.
We could be talking about two wonderful games, depending on when we are able to get together to record. But yes, we'll be talking about sports on Saturday here on The Swarm. So appreciate you all watching. Click that thumbs up on the video. That means a lot to us. It gets us out there to more people. So please, if you're watching, click that thumbs up. We will see you next time, friends. See you later. Peace.